Hello, Pioneers. My name is Hallie Whistler.
And I'm Kylie Bradshaw, and this is The Press.
Today's cover story is the unprecedented removal of the now ex-Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, from Congress.
But first, let's take a look at a series of thefts in Philadelphia.
Hey Pioneers, let's take a look into the recent lootings that happened in Philadelphia.
Last Tuesday, a series of thefts took place in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Numerous 911 calls were reported around 7:30 p.m. It was stated that a group of up to 100 people were seen storming through the city center and looting stores, including Lululemon, Apple, Foot Locker, as well as multiple liquor stores. It is reported 3 juveniles were apprehended and 52 people have been taken into custody, including 21-year-old Degia Blackwell. Blackwell supposedly encouraged others to join in on the lootings through a live stream on her social media account. She has since been charged with burglary, conspiracy, criminal trespass, riot, criminal mischief, criminal use of a communication facility, receipt of stolen property, and disorderly conduct. Since the incident, police have used nearby surveillance footage as evidence to identify and find individuals involved in the lootings. On Wednesday afternoon, Jim Kenney, the mayor of Philadelphia, had the chance to talk with an NBC 10 News reporter. Kenney states, quote, "They are going to have to pay a price. This is not shoplifting. This is looting. This is riot." End quote.
That's all for today, Pioneers. Now back to the...
Thanks, Kylie. Ex-Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, has been ousted from his speakership amid a temporary averted government shutdown. This has never been done before in the history of the United States, and it adds fire to the already divided Republican Party. Representative Matt Gaetz of Florida put forth this motion as a result of disagreements with the House spending stopgap bill. This was put forth by McCarthy earlier this week. With the support of GOP hardliners and Democrats, McCarthy's speakership was terminated by a 260 to 210 vote.
The last and only other time a vote to oust a House Speaker was in 1910, but the attempt to remove then-Speaker Cannon's post failed. Many are saying Congress is now in turmoil with no stable Speaker and political parties in chaos. Many Democrats are now calling on Hakeem Jeffries to rerun for Speaker, as others are even calling on Gaetz to run as well. Only time will tell the future of the House leadership and the Republican Party as the 2024 presidential race nears closer and closer.
The country of India has recently accomplished their first ever moon landing. Here is Ren with a closer look.
Astronaut Ren here. Did you know that India landed on the moon? Let's learn more.
Being brought down from 800 meters, and we are nearing and approaching the lunar surface.
On August 23rd at 8:33 a.m., India successfully landed their Chandrayaan-3 spacecraft. The spacecraft was launched just over a month ago from the Indian Space Research Organization near the moon's south pole. They were the 4th country to land on the moon, but the first to land close to its southern pole.
I'm not surprised, because I think there's a little bit of cachet you get on the world stage for coming out and being able to do that. Obviously, being the 4th country in history to land anything on the moon is pretty significant.
The landing is an incredible scientific achievement not only for India, but also for the world. Scientists believe the landing will allow for new discoveries in space and technology, as well as science.
We haven't landed on the South Pole. There's been very little exploration there, so I think they're trying to figure out if there's water that they can access, solid water, and I think that's the biggest thing they're trying to figure out right now down there.
They hope to find frozen water reserves and possibly even precious elements on the moon's surface. The Chandrayaan-3 craft has taken many forms in the past several years. India first started their mission in the early 2000s and have since created many forms of the now known vessel. Overall, India's accomplishments have set a scientific precedent throughout the world.
Yeah, we landed there in 1969. What's the big deal now? But ultimately, there's conversation about resources on the moon that we may be able to extract. There's also conversations about using it as an outpost to try and get to farther reaches in our own solar system. And these are all things that I think have kind of spurned some interest in it. Things are wide open as far as space exploration goes now. I think it gives encouragement to other countries to think about launching their own space program, because I think there's economic impacts downstream. If you could be a major destination for people to get into space, that there are things, there's whole industries you can be a part of now if you're getting rockets up and running and getting out to the moon and other points beyond.
The Indian Space Research Organization hosted a live stream of their space landing, where they brought on the Indian Prime Minister to speak over the recent events. Here's what he said.
I'm confident that all countries in the world, including those from the global south, are capable of achieving such feats. We can all aspire for the moon and beyond.
Hope you enjoyed our space trip. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Ren. U.S. mortgage rates have been on the lookout. Inflation has helped push mortgage rates up to a 2-decade high. Average 30-year-old mortgage rates are now well above 7%, crushing affordability for many would-be home buyers. Mortgage rates began September above 7% before reaching 7.31 by the end of the month, the highest rate since 2000.
The government has successfully postponed a government shutdown. After many dire attempts of passing a government spending bill, the Senate passed the measure Saturday evening after the House abruptly reversed course earlier in the day and passed a bipartisan bill to extend government funding after days of uncertainty over whether a shutdown could be averted.
A viral video is quickly spreading across the internet. Mother Silvio Macias and son Santiago had plans of having a nice birthday celebration in Chimpique Park, located in Mexico. The mother brought a series of foods to enjoy with her son. However, before they could dig in, a black bear hopped on the picnic table and began to indulge in the deliciousness. Quick to act, the mother shielded her son from the animal, and soon enough the bear ran off without inflicting harm.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast Cancer Awareness Month started in 1985 as a partnership between the American Cancer Society and the Pharmaceutical Division of Imperial Chemical Industries. Betty Ford, a breast cancer survivor and wife of former President Gerald Ford, helped kick off the event. Betty was diagnosed with breast cancer while her husband was sitting President of the United States. The goal of Breast Cancer Awareness Month is to help educate men and women on breast health, as well as promote the use of mammograms to fight back against the disease. In 1992, Estee Lauder Cosmetics became the first nationwide campaign to utilize the pink ribbon. It was used as a visual reminder of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Today, the NFL is one of the largest supporters of breast cancer awareness, and all throughout October, you can find players, coaches, and referees wearing pink in honor of those who fought against or lost their battle to breast cancer.
Last Thursday, the House Republicans held the first impeachment inquiry hearing of President Joe Biden after allegations of bribery were pressed against him. This comes after evidence of secret foreign payments were made out to the Biden family. Much of this is aimed towards Biden's 43-year-old son, Hunter Biden.
James Comer, who is the House Oversight Committee chair, stated that, quote, Biden has lied about family members' business dealings and had not walled them off from his official duties, end quote. However, many Democratic committee witnesses claimed otherwise, stating that there was no proof of Biden personally receiving any payments nor playing a role in these events.
Thanks for listening, Pioneers. For The Juice, I'm Hallie Whistler.
And I'm Kylie Bradshaw. Remember to stay juicy and have a great day, Pioneers.